Alright, Rockstars, it's gonna be an exciting day here in Crazy Craft. So as you know, we've defeated the king and we've got basically every superhero. So we're gonna continue wrapping up the few that we don't have with a classic Marvel, a fan favorite superhero, Spider-Man. So I have my Spider-Man testing area right here, and I'm actually super excited to finally try it because it's literally just been a jumping test area until this point. I still have a space issue with my suits, not having enough space, but we can deal with that. We'll just put him right here next to Wolverine and I'll figure out something to do with him later. But we need not a lot, but we have to look for radioactive spiders. Outside of that, we just need like blue and yellow, no, white cloth. So blue cloth and cloth, which is also white cloth, I'm pretty sure, which should do the job. There we go, perfect. So now all we have to do is head over to a swamp. I'm actually gonna have to use the ultimate sword because I want the looting, because we need a lot. We need 13 radioactive cloths, and then we also need 6 black cloths, which are also apparently radioactive. I'm assuming I have to just combine them somewhere. So we need to fly around, look for a swamp, because that's the only place these massive red radioactive spiders will spawn. Then we just gotta battle them, kill them, and get their supplies. Then we should have everything we need to craft Spider-Man, since it's just cloth. Well, holy crap. Okay, so there's 2 radioactive spiders, but this is a savanna biome, not a swamp biome. You know, I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about that. Okay, come here, buddy. And bye-bye. Let's see. Give me your radioactive string. Come on. There we go. That's one down. Give me this one. Where? Get over here. I need your string. Oh, that's a lot of poison. Where is the radioactive string? Oh, there is some. Okay, so we've got 3 of that. And my assumption is it's gonna take 9 of these, the entire block, to make an entire block of radioactive cloth. And then, because this is radioactive silk. And then we also need black radioactive silk. Yeah, so this is not going to be a fun process, because we need 13 radioactive silk cloths, which, you know, 9 silk strings per cloth. Then we also need 6 black radioactive cloths, which take 1 ink sac and 1 radioactive string per silk cloth. So we are going to need a lot. We need a total of like 130 silk string for all 13 radioactive cloth blocks, and on top of that, the 6 black radioactive cloth. So we need quite a lot of these. So even though they did have radioactive spawners here, I'm gonna look for an actual swamp biome so we can actually have a lot more spawns. Otherwise, we're not gonna see as many of them as we might like, because from 2 spiders we got 3 strings, so that means we're gonna need a lot. So I'm gonna need them to spawn in more frequently than just 2 every once in a while in a biome that they're not supposed to spawn in. So we gotta look for that swamp biome immediately. Ooh, we can't open up a lucky block though and see what we get. And diamond tools, useless. I was really hoping we get super lucky, maybe get Spider-Man, or straight up the cloth would drop from that, because it is a possibility from lucky blocks. It's just so random because there's so much other stuff in Crazy Craft for it to possibly drop and do. And once again, I can't find a swamp biome, but there's, oh my god, there's 4 radioactive spiders. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and let's knock these guys down and get all of the radioactive silk. There we go, we got some. There are literally spiders everywhere for radioactive spiders. Why are they spawning in the savanna biome? Like, I'm not complaining because I can't seem to find what we actually need, which is a swamp biome, but it's still quite shocking. And come on, little buddy, you guys give so little string at a time. This is so annoying. I'm gonna have to fight so many of you. There we go. Even with looting, these guys only drop 1 to like 3 apparently. Okay, so there we go. At least this area seems to have quite a lot of spawns, so we're definitely probably gonna stick around here, even if it isn't a savanna or isn't a swamp and it is a savanna, because we see so many of these spawns here. Okay, so we're up to 21. Still have a very, oh, there's another one down here. I'm also gonna go ahead and break this lucky block and redstone, not caring about it. Oh, it despawned. No. Okay, that's okay though. We clearly get a bunch of them around here during the day, so I'm probably gonna stick around here. It just really sucks that for whatever reason they spawn in savanna just as often as the swamp, but I can't even find a swamp biome. So hopefully this will be good enough spawning and we can just sit here and grind these out, because we have a lot of radioactive string we're gonna need. Alright, so now that we're home, the only thing we should need to grab is some ink sacs. So there we go. Alright, so now we're gonna craft all these into radioactive cloth blocks and black radioactive cloth. So let's go ahead and put all these guys in here equally, and it should give us everything we need. Boom. And that did not work. Okay, maybe it has to be the hero maker. There we go. It works inside the hero maker itself, so that's perfect. So we need a few of these. Actually, we need all of those except for 6, I believe, black cloths. So yeah, 6 ink sacs plus our radioactive silk gives us the 6 black radioactive silk cloths that we need. Perfect. Now we can just go ahead and throw the rest of this radioactive silk into here and give us the cloth blocks that we need from it. Okay, now we should have everything we need to make Spider-Man. Now I believe correctly, we use these black silk radioactive silk cloths to make the logo, so we put them in a Y-shaped pattern, and that did not give us the logo. That's because I'm an idiot. We need 6 radioactive cloth that's black, the black radioactive cloth, not the string, which means I need more of this stuff because I have to be able to create a block of it like I did with the radioactive cloth. So I'm gonna have to do a bit more hunting. It's not a big deal, but that really does suck. So I guess I'm going back out for more radioactive spiders. Alright, so now that we have the radioactive cloth, let's go ahead and make the black radioactive cloth blocks. So there we we go. Perfect. All right, so now with the 6 of those, we do the same pattern we did originally, and this gives us the Spider-Man logo. Perfect. So now from here on out, it should be pretty simple. So for the chest plate, we put the Spider-Man logo in the middle, blue cloth on the outside, I do believe. Then we use the radioactive cloth for everything else, and that should give us, yes, the Spider-Man chest plate. So for the helmet, we take 2 of the white cloths on the side here. That's pretty easily. Then we throw radioactive cloth on the top, which gives us the helmet. Easy peasy, which leaves just the boots and the pantalones. So the boots are just 2 of each, the blue cloths on top with the radioactive cloths on the bottom, giving us Spider-Man boots, and that leaves just the pantaloons, which I believe is 3 radioactive on the top, and then we just surround the rest with blue, and that gives us, there we go, Spider-Man leggings. We have finally got the Spider-Man, one of the most popular superheroes just kind of in all-time history. He's the friendly neighborhood spider. So there we go. So we get strength, speed 2, because we have speed 4 from our chicken pet, spider sense, which I don't understand how that works, and acrobatics 3. So I'm really curious to see how this straight up spider sense works, but we need to go over what ability he has just in general anyways. Oop, and there's our string ability that kind of just teleports us forward almost. Okay, so we should be able to straight up climb walls. Yes, we automatically have access to that. Easy peasy. Now we already know that we can string and, you know, pull ourselves like we would usually. Oh, whoa, that's our spider sense. So there's danger somewhere. It's really over here, so I'm assuming there's something on the other side of this wall that's super dangerous, which is really interesting overall. Well, it's no longer going off the spider sense, but hey, that's okay. We figured out how that works. That's really cool, but it's also really weird. All right, so apparently if we use number 2, we should be able to entrap enemies. Oh, and that just straight up killed him. Oh my god, that was more like a web bomb instead of a web trap, because I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be able to pull them through. Oh, they pulled it right to us, just he couldn't survive the actual process. Okay, so that's really interesting. Let's see if we can get an enemy that has more health, so we can actually test out the pulling system and the apparently exploding spider system, or the exploding webs that we apparently seem to have. I'm assuming just because they didn't have enough health to take the damage that we did to them. Okay, Robo Gunner, come on in here and let's see. 2, boom, and oh, that did 1 damage technically. That's really interesting. See, it only did 1 damage to this guy, but everyone else it just instantly killed. Okay, so what if we press 3 on you and you're gonna get, ooh, because you're stuck in the webs, you're not getting pulled forward, but we can pull you forward. There we go. But we go straight up and yoink. Are you gonna come up, or do you just, no, you only teleport underneath us. You don't do height, which is really sad. But if we come down here, we can teleport you, yep, towards us. Easy peasy. There we go. And there's our spider sense going off, and now we can just lay him up with these sticky bombs. And let's go ahead and finish the guy off. Bye Mr. Roboto. Let's test out his acrobatics. Let's see, we can get up here quite easily. I do not know if I like the swinging of the animation or anything like that for these straight up web swings, because we can press it and it goes, but we usually get stuck in the blocks and you can't really make a fluid swing out of anything. Otherwise, it's still pretty cool. But Rockstars, we got another superhero in the belts, and I think that's a great place to wrap up today's episode. So next time, I'm gonna have to work on Iron Man's home and the rest of his suits, just so I have space for every other superhero we still have to make in here. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys all next time, Rockstars. Peace.